You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
Hey, what's going on? This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Coffee with Rhadi. I'd like to give you a piece of advice today, a really small piece of advice. I know a lot of parents right now are homeschooling their kids. They've been thrust into homeschooling. A lot of individuals now are learning how to do online learning, how to take classes from Zoom, etc. And I want to give you a small piece of advice. Here's the advice. Maintain the routine. If your kids were getting up at a certain time to go to school, get them up at the same time. If you were getting up at a certain time to go to work, get up at the same time. Get up, get dressed. Even today, my kids sat at the table. We did kind of a dry run. I'm doing this recording on Sunday. We did a dry run, and I had them get dressed. And I said, man, wear your shoes. Oh, I didn't put on any shoes. Man, put your shoes and your socks on. Put on your shoes and put on your socks. Get dressed as if you were going to school. Why is that important? That's important because the more routine that you can keep the same, the better the emotional and mental health foundation for the whole house. Man, the alarm goes off. Everybody gets up at the same time. Everybody eats breakfast or grabs something to eat. Even if they used to get something to eat at school, make sure they have something to eat. I went over with my kids how they should make their smoothie for breakfast. They know they got 2 scoops of vegetables. They have a packet that they open up. They drop it into the water. They blend it. Boom, and they drink and they're done. But they know exactly what to do because they have a routine. So tomorrow morning we're up. Rufus has his exercise in the morning, just like he would do normally. Rhadi's going to exercise with him. Then they'll come in, they'll take the shower at the table in the morning at 8 o'clock, knocking out their classwork. We're moving forward with our day. We got judo practice in the evening. We'll do it in the living room. We'll do it on Zoom for my clients and constituents at Tampa, Florida Judo. And we're moving forward with our day. You want to keep as much normalcy as possible. That's just my piece of advice for you. The children need to have a schedule. Some people like to have a hardcore schedule written out. I like to talk to my kids about what the schedule is and let them know and allow them to monitor them and allow them to create some type of order for themselves as they sit at the table. I like to ask them, so what do you have to do today? So they can tell me what they have to do today. They have a site that they log in on the county where we live. They log into something called EDSB, and that lets them know the courses that the homework that they have. And now because of online learning, they have classes that they have to do at a certain time. That can shake up the house a little bit because sometimes parents have to have conference calls or Zoom calls as well. You can have a situation with 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people on a Zoom call at one time. And during this particular time, in this particular season, I think even businesses and students understand that, and they understand those particular things. Everybody has to put on their headphones, and everybody has to make sure they're locked in on that meeting, paying attention, taking copious notes, and then making sure that they implement what they got from the meeting, just like the kids have to implement what they got from the class so they can do their homework. I just encourage you to keep some type of normalcy going and don't lose your head and don't lose your ish, okay? Because I know a lot of we have some clients who have lost their stuff already with their children. Your kids are also doing the best that they can, all right? So everybody hang in there. This is a tough situation. I believe that locally, nationally, and globally, we're going to get through this because we're all going to do the right thing. We're all going to stay home and stay safe, all right? Take care. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson. Have a super fantastic day. Remember, I love you, but God loves you best.